need to request a meeting by January 25th, 2025, 11:59 p.m. EST. With me beforehand. Email of the public will open and discuss the topic. Proposal will be sent in a prayer on January 26th, 2025, if nothing is brought to attention or churches. Cancel. Thank you for listening to me. And the proposal is being brainstormed. I know some are not happy. I know some are excited to see change. You will now have an opportunity to have the floor to speak. Please form a line if you wish to say something. You will state your name and if you are or not a Paleto resident, and a 5 minute timer will start. So if you do wish to state your own piece, please go ahead and form a line right now.
Thank you, thank you.
All right. This is Ezra L. Tree with Smiley News here. We're going to go ahead and continue to coverage this. I'll be standing right next to you with the mic. Y'all go ahead and do what you need to do.
Yeah, I have a few things. I'm one of the representatives for the Calvary. Like we discussed, and there's been some pushback as far as some things are not official yet in the Bible yet. We did try to implement those, although those they're not in the Bible, just to kind of see how they went, right? We didn't mess with any gang members. Only SIS, as right now it pertains only we can have interactions with SIS, since we're SIVs also. So um, that was a lot. They had a lot of pushback on that. So my question to you is that still? I mean, from what you said, is confronting people about drugs, is that still something that you guys are do, or do you guys think that's going to be more of a issue in the city of Paleto, causing more uh, chaos or violence, in the city of Paleto?
Well, by the very nature of Paleto and the city in general, yes, there's a big possibility that I can provide a lot of pushback. Some people aren't going to enjoy it. But as City of Paleto, yes, we are still planning on implementing and abiding by those laws to where drugs will still be illegal here. And if they
Mm,
want to sell them, there's going to be
all
laws.
right. All right.
Right. Okay. Yeah, I just want to make sure we're all on the same page as my guys. I just want to make sure that if you know pretty much are being us guardian angels for the city of Paleto, not being police. I just want to make sure my guys aren't handcuffed in any way, and they can proceed as you guys want. I just want to make sure we're all on the same page.
Right. We are going to be looking into implementing a sort of probationary or warning system instead of uh, shooting straight to drastic measures, obviously.
Right, and
Um,
I completely agree with the idea of a code that Paleto residents know. So if there are using that code to sell drugs, they're good to go.
right. All right.
And I'd just like to implement just one more thing. We do still have to be careful and follow the Bible laws as stated, as what we're able to do. That does not mean you still can't, address somebody. But until we do have our laws secured in the Bible, we will still have to, respect what is there. But that does not mean that can't stop us from approaching and dealing with the situation. Um, and I would just like, keep that in mind. You know, as we've spoken before, warning first, they continue, then we deal with it in a more drastic measure. Because that is the kind of community we want to bring up here. Keep all that into the city. And if you do want to come up here, you need to be smarter about it. Doing it out in broad daylight in front of everybody is not the smart move. You will have the cops called or the cavalry called on you. That's my piece on that.
Okay, I'm in agreement with that. RC,
And
you in agreement with that?
yep.
Okay. No
Another.
pushback from us.
All right. Good. Another thing is we do have a for Paleto residents, business owners, and other members of the Paleto community. We do have an email for that that will be. I'm assuming. Correct me if I'm wrong. Answer will be released to the public once people come up here to Paleto.
Yeah, anyone
Oh,
can join the Paleto community now. They just have to get with um, me or Raven, and we will be more than happy to send you the invite to that so you can see everything is public. We try to make everything transparent as possible. Um, and we would, and that's where you can get a hard copy of the proposal. Within that as well, um, I want to end it off that we are looking to implement moonshining um, and hunting up here in Plato. So that is something exciting we're looking to. We're also in the process of trying to get furniture moved into the old church out there to make that our little town hall if we cannot get the actual town hall built within the town of Plato. So it's not just laws and things we're looking for. We're looking to bring up more jobs and activities up here.
Okay. My question is, does the proposal also include, some type of EMS check-in or, something for us because, as you know, going to Grapeseed is, a little
Right.
inconvenient or going to pill, so is that something that's also in the proposal?
No, but we can put that in there because we do need, a medical center or some sort of thing implemented. So we are gonna, that I'm gonna write that down and get that written up, and then I'll send that out to be revised publicly so people can take a look at it, and we will revisit that once that's writing.
right.
Does it else wish to speak or have anything that they want to say? This is the perfect time to do it
Are there any more
or
questions?
fall over.
Yeah,
Which,
is I do have a few.
All right.
okay.
So who currently right now is representing the cavalry in Paleto?
Currently I am. We have about five other guys that are a part of it, so we're about six deep. So that is on our roster.
Okay, and you guys would be enforcing the laws here essentially?
Yeah, so what basically
Okay.
enforcing laws if business owners or residents, or in general, somebody's up here and and they're not from here and they're getting bothered. Essentially, what would be called is we would like them to get on our radio frequency and call it in, and we'll go handle the situation. That's kind of the point, to protect everybody, make sure Polito's a safe place. We're not law enforcement by no means, but we are here to kind of de-escalate situations. And if somehow it's not going to be able to de-escalate due to their part, we'll handle it the way we need to handle it, Paleto Bay style.
So would that be like, how would that be approached? Would it be brought to the police department, or would it be handled more of like on the spot? Like,
Uh, Ideally, we would like to, like Amzi said, give them a warning if they continue to do what they're doing. We'll radio it in, and if we can get the police station, at least open, that would be kind of a detainee spot for them. But like I said, if they're gonna start,
They trying to make
kind of
Polito
push back and
something
talk about
good.
our guys,
I'm here for
at
it.
that point in time, our guys will defend ourselves and we will take those individuals down.
Mm-hmm.
But
fair game, fair.
the, yeah, the point is to also just give them a warning and let them know that it's not welcomed here. But if it might not work out that way, most likely.
Understood. Okay, thank you.
All right. So, couple questions from Smiley News. We'll start with you, Amzy. What, might I ask, was the inspiration for behind driving this development in Polito?
Well, to be honest, I just really liked it up here. It was very
Mm-hmm.
quiet and very quaint,
Mm-hmm.
and the chaos of the city. I've met some really great people down there, but I've, it's disturbing when you can't even go to a clothing store and walk out
Mm.
without being robbed. You
I
can't walk
definitely
down the street
understand that.
without being catcalled or accosted, and you know this whole city in general has something to offer everybody. And up
Mm-hmm.
here, we're looking to offer slice of life, community, and less illegal activity. This is where you can
Yes.
come and relax and
Understood.
enjoy your life. Yeah, and have good friends. And we're not saying we're boring. We just have a great, a little old fashioned dual shootout. People come out here to have fun, drink some beers, ride dirt bikes, get the trails.
Yeah,
We
exactly.
offer, yeah, that was my vision. I just want to see people brought together, and it's been enjoyable finding like-minded individuals to bring this together.
Not for one, definitely understand that. And being a city resident myself, owning two businesses out there, I own Smoke on the Water, and there's a gang block that's right next to it. And I myself, I've seen a very, very drastic dip in profits, customers, as the gang block made that place their home. So I definitely understand where you guys are coming from when you're saying, we need a place to relax, breathe a little bit, get away from the hustle and the bustle of the city. And I think that's going to read over very well with my viewers. And I feel like I'm honored to be able to be here and help you guys to get your message out because it is great out here. As you can see, we got the sun setting behind us while we're having this nice meeting. There's been no gunshots around. Nobody's pulled up and asked us where we're from, if we're in a gang or anything else like that. So yes, this is very much a different change from the city. So I appreciate what you're doing out here, and I'll do what I can to assist you guys in this movement. Now, I would like to also open up a line of questioning over here to Mr. Thrax because I understand that you are big in business out here, pushing for a warehouse and giving people job opportunities as far as farming. Would you like to elaborate on that, sir?
No.
Thrax.
I'm my comfort zone.
Fair enough.
I mean, I could try.
Just a couple words, sir. No, it ain't nothing too
Well,
much.
basically, I've been trying to push for, more people to be up here for business-related reasons, like my dealership, Bayview, like gas stations. I'm just trying to, push that whole concept up here so we get more traffic, overall customers, people interested in being in the area in general, away from the city, which more or less that holds a lot of the market strength on pretty much everything, and
Mm-hmm.
is flooded, in my
Mm-hmm.
opinion.
Oh, yeah,
So
very
it'd be
much.
overall nice to, share some love up here with overall interests and, attention, I suppose.
I hear that. I hear that. I mean, there's a lot of headache issues with the city being in
Oh
there.
yeah,
Everything being so
that as well.
congested. This business is in competition with this business right down the way, and it just really doesn't make for a good roly poly and b like a streamlined approach to being in the city. So, once again, commend what you guys are doing out here. Now we'd like to hear from Mr. Raven here. So, what role are you taking in the community of Paleto? Are you looking at a mayorship or just community leader?
Well, so first and foremost, I'm born and raised Toledo. I was born out here and lived my entire life here.
Hey, welcome to the Dread Nation. Appreciate you for dropping that follow.
Leadership role, whether it be head of council chair or mayor, eventually. As of right
Hmm.
now, I'm just doing whatever I can to help my part in the community to get everything off the ground.
Hey, what's up? How you doing? Hey, and I love to see it. I love to see it. Once again, you guys are doing great work out here, and I want to see more of that. I will be continuing news coverage for you guys, any events that you do, just to kind of help get the word out. Now, we'll go ahead and move over to the cavalry here. Sir, are you what we would call the chief of the cavalry?
In my opinion, I mean, there's really no chief. We're all like-minded individuals. As far as equality,
Hmm.
it's more of a democracy with us. We like to hear out all viewpoints, and we go from there.
Hmm.
At the end of the day, yes, I am their representative. Their voice of reasoning, and I am their speaker. But I do have more of an approach that I like to hear everybody's viewpoint. So I'm not
Understood.
a stronghold on silencing other people's opinions.
Oh yeah, and that's what a good leader does. So keep up the good work, man. I like what you guys are doing out here. Um, I would call it more like a militia police force. You guys aren't in it for the money. You're in it to keep the peace and make sure that people feel safe to be out here. This is kind of out of the way. My cousin is a part of PD, And so I can tell you firsthand, just from hearing the stories from him, about how hard it is to get out here to assist with anyone, whilst there's 20 different things happening in the city. So personally, my family, we support you guys doing what you're doing out here. We're hoping that you guys get all of the help from government to solidify this. A lot of there's a lot of attention brought to the city, and for a good reason. That's where everybody's at. But like I said, if we were able to expand this out and get it into Paleto, get it into Grapeseed, things into Sandy, I think it would be really, really good and great for the city. So you have my full endorsement. You guys keep doing what you're doing. So let's go ahead and move on over to you, sir. What is your name and what is your investment in the city of Paleto, sir? All right, looks like he's gathering his thoughts. So we're going to go ahead and move on over here to you, Miss Beautiful Stella. What is your involvement in Paleto and what brings you out here?
Really, I met Am's here in the city, and with that being said, she had a lot of great ideas for the city, and I see how it's segued to Paleto once she found this location. She's really put a lot in thought and effort and time into the city, working with Rox and Raven. I think her ideas are really good right now for what our city lacks. I think it will be like that place to get away. And I think she just has the mind for it. So I'm all here to support her.
All right, that is great, great, great. Now,
Do you guys not hear me?
are you? No, no. I'll come back to you, sir. So, in that being said, are you looking to take a more active role out here in Paleto?
Being a business owner in the city, I'm not going to be taking a forefront approach to Paleto, but to support AMZ when she needs extra staff or just somebody to like shoot the shit ideas with, I'm always there for her. We do a lot of chat about it. We discuss the Bible teaching at the church that kind of came from one of the conversations we were having. And
Okay.
so some of our mutual thoughts have been applied here, but she's definitely taking the lead on that.
And that's great to hear. I like it. You guys are moving like a hydra out here, multiple heads to keep things going. So now, if not, we're gonna go ahead and move on to former mayor-elect Menace Goodman. What brings you out to Paleto, sir?
What's up? It's Menace Godman here. Just coming out here, concerned for the city. Yep, I was running for mayor at one point, but then I had to drop out because it seems like the economy is kind of going down the toilet, and I didn't really want to have my hand in that toilet.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm still supporting the city.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still on the sideline watching everything.
Mm-hmm.
I have so much love for everybody in the community. I love the people in the community so much that I just don't want to, I don't want to see anybody leave the city. I don't want to see anybody get frustrated with the city. But at the same time, there's a lot of stuff going on. It's not our control. There's people
Mm-hmm.
higher above us that has more control over the situation that's going on. For the last 3 days, it's been like a recession in the city. There was no jobs, there's no bus driving, taxis, no garbage men working. So the regular civilians couldn't work. So it was like a real recession.
Mm-hmm.
And with that, that was my main reason for leaving the race. I didn't want to be a part of that. I
I
would
understand.
I would gladly step back and watch somebody else try to fix it, the city, because it
Mm-hmm.
does need a lot of help. And to support
And my
whoever's trying.
question. Okay, go ahead. Continue. Finish. Sorry.
I'm here to support whoever's ready to take the lead in the city and make a positive change in the community because I'm here for the positive change in the community.
I hear that. All right. Now, my question for you: are you planning to use your platform to move more civilians out here into Paleto so that way they can get to work and kind of use this as a staging ground for what you want to accomplish in the city?
way we can get my platform to support Paleto is if we have an active EMS service over here. I mean, we have to have on-staff call duty at Paleto at all times. Even if they don't have an on-staff call duty, they should have an area where people can just come up and revive. Even if nobody's there, they can go up and press E and revive themselves. They don't have that over here. I've been to the EMS service over here. It was like nothing. You can't even check in anywhere. Um, a lot of people want to be around where medical attention is most available.
Mm-hmm.
So if you guys have a
Understandable.
strong medical system, there would be a lot of more people down here, I believe.
Understood. Understood. And as EMS, I can potentially speak to some of the higher ups and kind of try to assist in that happening there.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah, not a problem. Look, I'm here to help, whether it's as a newscaster, as EMS, or any capacity that I have here in the city. So,
Nice.
do you have any questions for the for Amzi, for Raven, for Mister over here with Calvary, or even Mister Thrax?
Only question I have is for the whole group is like, what's the direction you guys are trying to take? Like if we have a idea, who's pushing the idea? Like, who's the head leader of the idea that we're pushing?
Uh, Currently, right now, um, we are
Thank you,
waiting
Mr.
till
Raven.
You heard your
approval
name?
of funds
I definitely
in
missed
order
that, but
in order to start the
welcome
council.
to the
Once the
stream.
proposal is approved,
We are doing
public
this.
announcement where people can sign
Oh,
up
can you
to be on the council.
sorry to
Oh,
sorry to interrupt. Can you
I'm so sorry.
you got it on silent, I guess, or whispering.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I just
You're good.
realized.
I'm
So yeah,
Oh,
once we have the, we're currently right now just
yeah, Raven
everyone's a
is
group. Everyone has a say.
man
Everyone
standing
can
next to
propose
Amzi.
something. We've made everything public through Birdie, through word of mouth, the emails.
I think there's something wrong with your voice.
What we're all doing, nothing hidden from anybody.
You want to roll back
Once
about
we have
30
the
seconds
comparison up,
there,
we will be
Weasel?
doing a public vote where people, son of, oh,
You want me to take over from here?
You're good.
we
All right, Raven, if you want to go ahead and pick up where she left off.
So essentially, as of right now, like she was saying, we're waiting on the proposal.
Yeah, no,
Um,
I get that it's you, Raven.
Once everything gets situated, we will have a public vote on. We'll have a way for people to sign up to essentially run for council positions, and then we will have a public vote within the council or the city of Paleto, with the residents to figure out exactly where we stand with certain people in certain positions. As of right now, we as the people of Paleto as a whole are making decisions based on votes and ideas.
All right. I like that. I like that. All right, so, yep.
You said that well, Mr. Raven, sir. And with that idea that you just said, Mr. Raven, I would like to add, like, have you got in contact with DOJ?
That would be a question for Miss Weasel. I'm not too sure personally. Um, I don't know if use your voice box. All right.
am I okay?
Yes, you are.
Currently, we don't have anything up at DOJ. We, as I said, we wanted to work on the proposal, get that sent up, and then once that's then we'll be able to implement the city council. Um, and then I lost track of thought. I hope not.
Okay. I just wanted to say, like, because I did see an email from Discord, from DOJ saying that they were having applications for, I believe it was judges and lawyers. They had people do the bar exam pretty much online on the email and submit it, and you're supposed to wait for a response, and they're supposed to email you back saying that you're supposed to respond with a ticket, seeing what your position is with the bar exam.
Right.
It was a date like November when they did the bar exam, and I seen a couple names. I know I did the bar exam, but my name wasn't shown. I guess I missed the deadline. But I'm pretty sure those guys have a system where they hire lawyers and judges. If we can tap in with that system, they're in
Yeah,
charge.
welcome to the motherfucking Dread Nation
We can
Arctic
tap
Wolf
in with that,
TTV
so that we
ski.
have our peoples trying to become positions. And
Right, that's what the
if they
proposal is
require us to
about.
do
Correct.
right, if they require us to do a bar exam, they could do it through us, through our committee, and we could probably set the people up with positions, but we got to make sure they approve of that.
Oh, not that fake Raven
As
is
long as we get contact
crazy.
with them, that's all we need.
No, correct. That's the whole purpose of the proposal is to get to that step.
Nice.
Yeah.
I'm
So we
100%
have to
backing
get
you.
approved with the things we want to implement first, and then we can look into developing more firm councils, you know, police force, EMS, lawyers, judges, and things like that. But we have to get up off the ground first before we can fly, you know?
Well, you guys have my vote, 100%.
Well, thank you.
All right, so let's go ahead and move back over here to you, sir. So I had asked, what was your name and your investment in the city of Paleto?
So my name is Lista. I don't really have investment in this part of the city.
Mm-hmm.
I'm more part of the community. Just came to
Understood.
listen in, see what's brand new, you know?
Hey, I understand that. That's good. That's good. So you would be the voice of the people here in this situation. Do you have any questions for what would be the city council of Paleto then?
I mean, the main concern is like everywhere you go is a more power trip, you know. But I respect what they got going on, you know. I think the city needs it, but I think my main concern is people power tripping. I feel like when people don't get it their way, they're just gonna cry about it, you know. But I feel like with every wave comes a crash, you know. But
Yeah.
it'll I feel like it'll be smooth. I respect it. I like what I heard, you know. And
All right.
I feel like that's my main concern. I just hope everything goes smooth, you know.
Okay. And with everything said here today, do you feel like Paleto would be a good move for you then?
I was actually already looking into a house, you know. Hearing this, I looked around the area.
Mm-hmm.
It does sound interesting, but it is kind of far. I am a city person, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But sometimes it is good to get away. So
I definitely hear that. Trust me. Me and Stella, we will be looking for our little home away bungalow as well in the coming weeks, if not months, as we pull our resources together. So we're loving what we're hearing. We're loving what we're doing out here. Let me not speak for my wife here and just ask her. So, how are you feeling?
I'm excited for Paleto to be a place of reprieve. I think it's going to be nice that it's going to be more business oriented instead of crime centered. I think that's going to offer the citizens a different approach to the city overall, and that's something that I think is needed. Like he mentioned, like with every wave comes a crash, but I think there's going to be a lot less crashing as long as people kind of understand what Plato's about, and I think the cavalry is going to assist in that under control. So I'm all for it.
yeah, I
Hell
agree with
yeah.
that. I
All
definitely agree with
right. All right. Now, I've heard some great things here myself. I'm loving that you guys are pulling together as a community and, just making things happen out here in a place that's otherwise ghost town. So, you guys keep up the great work. I'm loving it 100%. Um, and as far as Smiley News, I'm going to make sure that we get this story out to the public. And is there anything anyone would like to say before I close out the newscast?
I would.
I would.
Oh.
Oh, raise your hands. Raise your hands. Not everybody at once.
I just wanted to reiterate that if anyone wanted to talk about the proposal or have any
Bully
questions or
Bully
concerns to bring up
94. What's up?
before we send the proposal up to the gods, they have until January 25th at 11:59 p.m. Eastern to get a hold of me, Amzy Kennedy, or Archer Raven here with the cowboy hat, and we can set up a meeting and make it public because everything we do is made public notice.
Hmm.
So that is our, no excuses.
And I will be the lead voice of the people. So when she lets me know, I will be here to get it put out into the airwaves for you guys,
Appreciate
if
it.
that's okay with you.
Obviously, it is.
Of course.
We appreciate you coming out here and supporting.
Oh
I
yeah,
would like
of
to add
course,
So,
one more thing, if you don't mind, Ty here,
of course.
member of the cavalry. So I want to piggyback off what Estella said about the business oriented. So we came down to Paleto also with the vision of AMZ, and we were in agreement with it. So we've invested in quite a bit of real estate here in Paleto. We do have a skydive bar called the Mile High Club that is going to be here in about a week or so.
All
It is
right.
up there already right now, but we'll probably launch in about a week.
Okay. And is that what I'm
We also,
seeing out there silhouetted?
yep, that's what it is.
All right. I'll be
So,
definitely going and doing a newscast on that when it opens. So be sure to get in contact with me, and I will come out and get you across the airwaves.
sounds good. That sounds good to me.
I do have a question. Paleto's been kind of soft opening for I don't know how long now, maybe under a month. Correct me if I'm wrong, AMZ, but how many businesses have become active since you guys really started integrating yourselves into this community?
Great question, Stella.
well, like I said, we had the Bayview Lodge open up. We have the Hen House that was freshly acquired. There is the Mojito Bar. There is Top Gear.
Mm-hmm.
There is Thrax's PDM dealership, which is actually stocked right now. So if you need a car, you can come up to Polito, Polito PDM. Uh, what,
Not to
so
mention
much
the
has
cheapest
happened.
gas
It's
in all the city.
Yes, we do have very cheap gas up here in Plato. Um, but then we have all the gas stations too. Like there has been an uptick in people coming up here. Um, and the community I have seen start growing. It's going to be slow. Nothing's going to happen overnight. We're not looking to get this, implemented by tomorrow. We want to take our time with this to make sure it's ironed out as much as it can be. And as they said, for every storm there's a crash, but that's something that we as a community have to address as adults with and formal conversations instead of just shooting each other and arguing because we're not going to get anywhere that way.
I agree.
But
I definitely agree as well.
if I missed any locations, I apologize.
I would like to touch on what he said about the possibility of power tripping. One of the great things about Toledo Council is that everything that we do is pretty much up to a community
Hey,
public
my
vote.
mates.
So if the community is feeling as if one council member is
Close your mic.
not
Close your mic.
if the community is feeling like one council member is not upholding what they need to do, or if they are feeling as if they're taking things way too far in their role or power tripping in any way, the community as a whole is able to vote and essentially impeach them out of the council. So I want to go ahead and just reiterate that where the community sees some wrong they don't like, they're more than welcome to bring it up to the council and then have a vote. Everyone has a say and a voice.
Very well said.
Are there any other questions for today?
I think I have one more.
All right.
So, what do you guys? How are you guys gonna handle people that come over here and crash out? You know what I'm saying? Like those guys that are just like pretty much
Well,
annoying.
let me put it this way. If someone wants to come up here and cause trouble unnecessarily and they've ignored our warnings, it's not just the PD that's going to come out. It's not just the cavalry that's going to come out. It's not just the business owners that come out. It's not just the civs that are going to come out. We're all going to come out. I'm going to end this with the vision that I've said. It's not very businesslike, but I will F around and find out. This is a tight knit community that we're trying to get. We're all have each other's backs. And if you want to come up here and cause issues, you're not dealing with one person. You're dealing with Paleto.
Hey,
Okay, I like
you
that.
messing with me, you messing with the whole clan.
As Paleto, we are
Exactly.
one voice.
It's a good thing I want a house with you, right?
No, that's right. Hey, you guys are doing a great job out here. I'm loving everything I'm seeing.
Paleto is
We
meant to be
appreciate
one
you all
voice.
coming out.
Of course, hey, look, there will be more town meetings and more broadcasts and everything more, just more brought out here, and I'm excited to see it.
As are we. We hope to see this, come to a living dream, and the support is more than welcome and needed. So we have an open door policy. We are always available for discussions.
Hmm.
And like I said, if you need or want part of our email, just hit us up and we will get you involved.
Understood. So I'm thinking to commemorate this. I think Mirror Club should possibly throw a little luncheon or some kind of something to celebrate what's going on. How y'all
Love
feel?
that.
I'm alright with that.
Stella?
That's cool.
You're the
Definitely
manager.
down. I'm definitely down.
All right.
And if baby wanted to do it too, and
Oh yeah, actually, we love that.
We can all
Goofy.
do Goofy on
That would be better,
the
actually.
lunch.
Stella doesn't want to cook.
Don't worry, we can do a little bit of a catering job, I'm sure.
Yeah, because we like for them to like for the people to kind of know that you guys are out here. You guys are got everything on and popping, and doing that in the city would kind of defeat that purpose. So that's actually a better idea. Thank you, Stella.
Hmm.
But that's once again up to y'all. Up to y'all. Up to y'all.
You mind if I close this out?
Yeah, no, that's. I think we've said everything. If no one has anything else to say, thank you for coming and being a part of this. And hopefully, each town hall, one more person will come, and one more, and we will keep going. So
Alright.
thank you all.
The time is now 1:54 p.m. EST. Can I go ahead and get somebody to second to move this meeting to adjourn?
I second.
All right. Thank you all for coming out.
Thank you. Thank you.
Not a problem.
If you would all join us down at the Bayview Lodge over at Postal 3004, we will go ahead and get a lunch going, and we'll see you all there.
oh yeah, what?
Hey, you.
Yeah.
Come here.
Holding.
Where you been, man?
I have been EMSing my ass off, but one
Dude.
second here.